So our fourth series of the night, guys, is going to be Namshar versus Ignite, and one of these guys, they're going to drop out of the Summer League, and there's not much else we can say other than to, you know, well, for me to say is, you guys of course can cheer and hope that it's not going to be the guy that you're cheering for. So guys, let's go crazy because this is going to be the start of the end for one of these players. So if you're supporting either of these guys, then do give it up. If you're supporting the blue Zerg player in the bottom left hand corner of Overgrowth, it's Namshar. Go crazy, spam in the chat. If you get banned by Moobot, I will unban you. It's okay, guys, you can do it. Just go crazy for Namshar if Namshar is who you want to see win. In the upper right hand corner, we do have Red Pro player from Team Redbloods, guys. If you want to see Ignite, said his name when I didn't mean to. If you want to see Ignite, take it. Do get cheering for Ignite right now in the chat, and once the delay catches up, we'll have a little bit of a chitter chatter about what exactly we're seeing, what exactly we see. So yeah, Terran player waiting in the decided match. Ignite would, I'm sure, be probably a little bit scared about Complain's PVT, having seen the way Complain just played against Thingy, who was it? Patience. So yeah, I think Ignite probably be a little bit scared, but I think you'll reckon it would be manageable. Pool first coming down here for Namshar in the lower left hand side of the map. That pool coming down just over halfway done right now, and a couple of overlords coming across the map. Probe playing, being annoying as possible on the natural, but Hatchery will go down in a moment as Probe. Ooh, is actually a little bit stuck. Is he gonna die? Ooh, a little bit of a mistake there by Ignite. Namshar actually delays his hatchery to kill off the probe, which is kind of nice because it forces another probe out. It forces another probe out on the map. It means that probe's not going to be around putting proxy panels out. I mean, of course, he can send another probe out, but it'd actually be spotted. So immediately, Namshar knows right now there's no probe out there on the map. So that's really nice information to have, actually. As we do just have Nexus first into Forge on this northern side. Whoa, what just happened to the FPS? The FPS just died when you put that gateway down. Let me pause my stream. We should be all good. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Alright, perfect, guys. So, just waiting to see what's going to be the kind of next moves in this game. I mean, it's probably going to be Ignite. I mean, with Forge Fast Expand, it's always just a case of, like, you know how it is. You know, basically, we sit around, we wait to see what the Protoss player wants to do with the game. Where's my sound gone? I literally just took my headphones off, and now I've put them back on. Oh. It's there. I'm being stupid. So yeah, I mean, it's Forge Fast Expand. Not too much is really going to be happening at the start here. Third Hatchery comes down from Namshar, which is very standard. We're just going to be seeing drones from Namshar, and again, it's going to be the Protoss player who really decides what kind of shape this game is going to be taking in the near future in terms of, you know, are we going to be seeing a Stargate opening into macro? Are we going to see some kind of 2-base timing? You know, a lot of questions here as to what exactly will be the opening from Ignite, and immediately he actually does start at +1 on his Forge. So straight away, immediately that suggests he's either going to hit some kind of strong timing with 1-1 or so because he's getting it so early. Could maybe go for a 4-gate +1 pressure, but his warp gate. We'll see how fast he chrono boosts warp gate if he does at all. But the other thing is this could just be setting him up really nicely for the later game. And it could be either. It could still be. I mean, upgrades. You know, again, it's something which you can get if you're hitting an all in, or if you're just waiting for going for the longer game as well. So yeah, Namshar gonna call Gustav this Protoss in the Gash. Very nice to know, Niels Christian and Neo Marcos go Namshar. So some Namshar love coming in. Nothing for Ignite just yet. May the beams reign supreme. Go Namshar. Go Protoss, sorry. So, someone cheering for Ignite, or just for Protoss in general. We actually have speed coming in for Namshar. It's about halfway done here. As, I mean, we're still kind of waiting for tech decisions and whatever else. Oh, Ignite's actually looking to just take a very quick third base. Alright, interesting. So, a very quick third base is going to be on the way here for Ignite. He pops that down in the third base location, as we actually have a Zealot being chased by a poor Zergling. That Zergling didn't know what he was getting up to. He thought he was just playing tag, and the Zealot's like, no, this is war, and he just slices his head off. Bit brutal, really. So yeah, Sentry is working away at an Overlord here, which should end up going down. Sentry's got a lot of distance to be able to move to continue taking it down. It would help if he stepped it, but Is he not going to get it because he didn't start 7? Okay, he just gets into the corner there. So, just takes down that Overlord. Nothing I'm sure wasn't expecting. He's scouting with his Overlord in the main base too. No tech to actually be found there though, as the tech is in the natural. And that's actually pretty well hidden because having taken down that Overlord over here, it's going to make it very difficult to spot. So, Fed base on the way, but there's actually a bunch of Lings over here. Cannon isn't ready just yet, and these Lings are going to start doing some damage. Force Field comes in to help the sentry out. We might see a cancellation on this third base right now. There's no warpings coming in or anything, so there's the cancel. Sentry is probably going to fall here as well. We're probably going to see everything at this third base die unless we have some warpings very shortly. But we're only on a single gateway, so I mean, it's a very greedy build by Ignite, and he's just been punished here straight away by these. He's been punished immediately by these Zerglings from Namshar. Great little attack by Namshar. Ignite is actually going to let these gateways finish up, which I mean, I guess there wasn't that many Zerglings left, so yeah, that puts Ignite a little bit behind his original plan. He now has to go back over there, rebuild the third base. A good investment by Namshar here as he goes up to 63 probes himself. He actually gets some Lings into this natural expansion, and he actually scouts. I mean, he scouts everything. He scouts the Twilight Council. He scouts Robo. Not that he really needed to scout it per se. I think at that point, once he saw the third base, he probably had a pretty decent idea of what was going on. So yeah, I don't think that's going to be too much of a shock to Namshar to see the +2 on the way, the blink, etc, etc. The fact is, opponents wanting to take a third base is great news for Namshar because it means he can just macro up, drone up, whatever he feels like doing, take fourth base. So yeah, we're going to see Hallucination coming across the map, and it's going to spot this fourth base just after it goes down. So nice scout timing out of Ignite. Actually, he's going to be able to spot this pretty much straight away, and that's always a nice little bonus there. So spots that hatchery straight away, and again, that is nice as we've got a Phoenix coming in to the main base as well, and that will spot all of the tech choices of Namshar if he can get to the natural where the Spire is. In fact, I'm pretty sure he will. There we go, see it. So Spire is on the way down, guys. So Spire, we're gonna see some Mutalisks come out, and I don't know, like, I mean, he's making mostly roaches, but these roaches aren't gonna do anything. Actually, Namshar, Ignite, sorry, doesn't really have an army. He's got a few sentries and a Colossus. I guess these roaches could do a little something here. This double Stargate comes up. I don't think Namshar is really gonna continue committing to Mutalisks now. Not straight away, at least. Because there's just not enough. A couple of force fields come down here. Third force field, 4 roaches will burrow. One dies, the rest burrow. He's actually going to do a little bit of damage here at the natural wall. For an overcharge, use these roaches. How long do they want to stick around? A couple more zealots will go down. It's actually been really nice for him so far. As he comes forward now, he can maybe unburrow them roaches from behind as well. He's going to get the Colossus. Ignite's in a bit of trouble because there's no force fields left. And coming forward here, it looks as though Namshar is just going to take down everything. What on earth? Ignite. He really was set really far behind, and he spent a lot of gas building double Stargate, thinking it was going to be Mutas, but straight away Namshar just went straight into more roaches. And that investment is just why Ignite just hasn't had enough here at all. How many gateways was he on? Like, for 6? He's on 6 gateways, so maybe could have done with a couple more warp gates. Right now, I mean, his third base is just gone, and I just don't get it. Ignite just didn't have the army. I guess he really just needed a few more force fields to be able to hold off this spam of roaches, and Namshar's literally just going to win this game with Mass Roach. He comes forward here, Pile will fall and piles everything on the front door, and I mean, this is just a losing battle for Ignite, and Namshar takes our first game in this best of 3. So, guys, very quick commercial break, and game 2 will be on the way in a moment. Ignite is down map, so Namshar 1-0 up. Can he make it to the decider match for a rematch against Complain? Find out